We got the carpet out, boys.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. It's been a little while since I've done a Prelude video. With the holidays, the new year, and everything, it's been a little bit busy. If you guys haven't seen it though, check out my latest video where we surprised my wife for Christmas. I'd like to personally thank everybody that helped out with that video and was in that video. It took a lot of work, but she absolutely loved it. And here's a little clip of her reaction.
Morgan. Merry Christmas, Morgan.
Merry Christmas, Morgan.
So yeah, just thank you everybody for being a part of that. She really enjoyed it. She was thoroughly surprised, and that means a lot to me for you guys that have helped out with that. So now on to today's real video. Back to the Prelude. Today is a new year. It is January 1st of 2020. So that being said, we're going to write down our goals for 2020. So, my first goal for 2020 is to get a valve cover, a head, and a block head valve cover for F20C or the F22C. Either or will do just fine. So I'm gonna piece together the motor instead of buying one that's running completely, you know, for $4,000 or $5,000. I'm going to piece it together because I'm going to build the motor anyway. It doesn't matter if it's all together or separate. So kind of like AR-15, I'm going to build this thing from the bottom up, top down, whichever or. So that's one of my goals. Another goal is to pick a color for the interior, exterior, and the engine bay. They could all be the same, they could all be different. But I can go ahead and tell you right now, we are not going with this red. Just no. Red, I absolutely love red. I'm a huge NC State fan. I'm a huge Carolina Hurricanes fan. Red is one of my favorite colors. But for my car, I'm not going to go with red. And you guys leave a comment down below what you think. I'm thinking about taking those things out right there. The little trim pieces. They go all the way around. And filling them in to where the whole thing is kind of one smooth color. But I need you guys' opinions on that. So comment down below what you think. Keep the OEM trim pieces or go with a full, just one single color all the way around. And for these goals right here, just kind of starter goals. I mean, obviously, these could happen within 2 months. I mean, these could happen, take the whole year. This project, however, will not be done by the end of 2020. Unless something crazy happens and we get when we hit the lottery or something like that, this build will not be done by 2020, by the end of 2020. Trying to do this right. So yeah, all these goals are, you know, up for debate as far as how long it's going to take to get them done. This car, to me, is going to be done right the first time, or none at all. I'm not gonna wimp out on some areas. Not gonna cheap out on others. Cut corners on this. Cut corners on that. This build to me is gonna take a lot of time because it's gonna be done correctly the first time. It's gonna be reliable, whether it's drifted, whether it's street use, whether it's race use. I still don't know yet. Hoping to make it a street car, but that's all up in the air. So yeah, these goals, kind of just on the whim thoughts for the year. Another one. Learn to MIG weld and TIG weld aluminum only. So at work, I TIG weld every now and then for part of my job with just steel and stuff like that. And I've got that down to where I can do a few things. But in the process right now learning to TIG weld aluminum. Here's a couple pictures of my first couple of runs with it. So as you can see, it's not very good. Still a lot to learn, and we don't have a MIG welder at work, so that's another one I want to learn how to MIG weld, because a lot of this stuff will end up needing to be MIG welded versus TIG welded. So that's another big goal for 2020, is learn to do that. And we'll throw up one more goal over here. We'll go for 2020. Reach 500 subscribers on YouTube. So I try to make better content each and every week, or every other week, whichever it ends up being. And right now, as of today, we're at 30, which is crazy to me because I started out with 4 subscribers on my YouTube channel from years ago with a couple of motorcycle videos. And 2 of those were my brother. He had 2 different accounts and he happened to subscribe with both of them. So that technically counts as 3. So to go from 4 subscribers, really 3 subscribers, to 30 in just a short amount of time, it's, I know for some people it's like, oh man, you know, you gotta have a boatload of subscribers, you know, to make, you know, whatever. Yeah, I got 30 in a day. You know, for me personally, this thing was just set out to be just a fun little project. Just, you know, I had already started working on the car before I decided to make some YouTube videos with it. So it's just kind of, you know, for me to keep track of everything I'm doing and just be able to go back and look on it back, you know, when it's done and be like, man, that was pretty cool. You know, I learned a lot about video editing. I learned a lot about taking film. I learned a lot about this, that, and the other. I learned how to do car stuff. You know, yeah, I'm no expert. So all this stuff I'm learning on the fly as well. You know, I'm doing research behind the scenes. I'm trying to do as much of that behind the scenes as possible, so when I get on camera, it looks like I know what I'm doing, but pretty much most of the time I don't. So I'm just winging it, and we're gonna figure it out along the way. So to go from 4 subscribers to 30 in a amount of time, it's pretty cool. But my end goal for end of 2020 is to reach 500 subscribers. So if you guys aren't subscribed, right now is my little shameless plug to go down and hit that subscribe button wherever it is around here somewhere. Hit it. If you want to be notified by the bell, I never do any notifications for any of the subscriptions that I have, so I don't really care about that. But if you feel the need to, go right ahead. I'd be more than happy for you to do so if you just want to keep up to date with this build. So yeah, so those are our 4 goals for right now. That's as of today, which is the 1st of the year. Happy New Year, everybody, and let's get on with some more car stuff. So I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I had a pretty good Christmas. My kids really enjoyed it. My wife, as you saw, really enjoyed her gift. It was a really, really awesome Christmas to spend with family and friends and all that. But the one thing I wanted to get for Christmas, I ended up finding it and I got it. So yeah, I found that in a Cracker Barrel when we were out to eat one night, and I said, oh man, I gotta get it. It was the only one they had. I don't even know why they had these Matchbox cars in there in the first place, just 2 or 3 of them. And one happened to be a S2000. So he picked it up, hung it up here with all sturdy zip ties, and it's just a little reminder every time that I get in here to just remember what the end goal is. You know, just stay focused. Even small progress is still progress. And just keep on grinding with it, and one day we'll have a S2000 powered Prelude. It'd be pretty cool. And if you guys are wondering about an engine update or engine bay update as a whole, I've got this tarp covering it up. Now that we got a few holes that come from the firewall into the interior, I'm trying to keep that covered up as best as possible right now until I get a car cover to keep water out. Just because you don't want water in your interior, even though you're going to take it all out anyway. That leads to rust. Rust is no fun. So with this engine bay, we still got to get the axles off of the front wheels to get the engine to drop down. And right now I still need this car to be a roller before that, because as you know, some of you guys would probably wonder why I don't, you know, put this car in his garage. Well, this is actually my grandpa's garage, and he's got quite a few things in there that he's working on and need to come out before it's even a question of if he'd let me put my car in there to work on. So for right now, it's staying outside. And if we take the engine out and we aren't able to roll this thing away, it's going to cause a little bit of trouble for the stuff that's in here. So that's why we've been working on the interior, is because right now we're kind of at a hold still on the engine bay work. If you guys have a solution to how to keep a car a roller without any kind of half shafts or anything like that in there, please let me know down in the comments. It would be greatly appreciated. That's why we still have a steering column and everything on there, and so we can, you know, freely turn it and push this car where we need to go when we need to do it. I plan on getting some new tires for this thing because these are dry rotted out. That way, when we do go to roll it, it's a lot easier to roll instead of having to use the truck and pull it with a chain. So yeah, that's a little update on the engine bay, because that's why I've been doing a lot of work on the inside of the car. A lot of interior work to get done still to this thing, so that's what we're gonna hop on right now. Whew, I can't believe it. I got the carpet out. Oh, that makes me so happy. That was not what I figured would be accomplished today at all. We got the carpet out, boys. And women, if you're watching this. Alright, guys. No more carpet. Which is great. I gotta figure out how to get all that freaking junk of wiring harness, all that crap out. Look at all that wire over there, man. That's just disgusting. I cannot wait for this thing to just be clean. Get that big old son of a gun out, whatever that is. Yeah. It's getting there, boys. We got a lot we need to vacuum. I need to get in here with a shop vac after I get all the big chunks out of here and just go through here and clean this out and take some degreaser and just kind of get this thing clean. If you guys, I don't know this, I haven't looked it up yet, but it's because I just got the carpet out. But if you can, is there a way to get this stuff up right here? If you guys know anything about that, just comment down below. It's kind of like, feels like you can get up underneath it with like a screwdriver or something. I don't know if this is, sound deadening stuff or what it is. I mean, I know this stuff can come up right here. I mean, you obviously peel it up like that right there. But does this stuff come off, or do I need to grind it off? Or do I just need to leave it the hell alone? If anybody could, just comment down below with the solution or what you guys have done before to figure that out. It looks like, to me, that this factory place right here, so this is where the gear shifter was, right here, bolted 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I might actually be able to use this, or I mean, we're gonna have to cut out a tunnel anyway, a little bit more of a tunnel for the S2000 transmission to fit in here. But hopefully we can use that factory location for gear shifter. If not, I mean, it won't be far off from here, forward, back, whatever. We got plenty of flat surface, to work with as far as getting that in, so that's pretty cool. That's that's a relatively big accomplishment for today. Like I said, I was just kind of getting over here. The weather here is not supposed to be very friendly the next few days until next week when we can get back to it. So I just want to get over here today, get some filming done, get some work done to the car. Let you guys know that I appreciate you. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate you watching. If you guys enjoyed the personal style vlog where it's kind of me, you know, as Jeremy Tickle, the dad, the husband, just a regular not car guy side, please comment down below what you think about that. I'm debating on doing some more personal style vlogs, you know, kind of, you know, during the off time. You know, I do once a week car vlogs, depending on the weather. Sometimes it's every 2 weeks, depending on my schedule, but I try to stick to every Saturday at 7, doing an upload on the Prelude, on the progress of this build. But if you guys like the more personal style, I'll attempt to start doing more of those like throughout the middle of the week. Maybe I can do like a Wednesday upload, or maybe a Tuesday or Wednesday upload for the personal style. That being said, I'm going to clean up here. We got some family functions to go on tonight, and we'll see you next time. Keep grinding.